But all eyes are on this man. Ted Williams gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first. Behind the man. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Knicks win it. And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached
Stephen Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a Scout Day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball.
A lot to think about.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ronald Dupree.
Third, catcher, Ronald Dupree.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch popped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, Stephen Eckert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a high fly ball down the right field line that should at least get the runner to third. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Hunter.
Ben Hunter.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Eckert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The West prospects are on top here, 2-1. Digging in once again, Miguel Zapata. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate, and add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1. Ready once again, Stephen Eckert. 99. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Ponce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Ponce. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Eckert. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? So striding forward now, Howie Ingram. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. John Shimizu worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Men on base. For the home team, 2 runs. 10 hits, 2 errors.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. John Shimizu, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
This is in the air out to right. Eckert is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Stephen Eckert. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Stephen Eckert.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in to try it again.
Right fielder,
Stephen Eckert
99.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hubble going back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Cortez is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of at-bat guys like to have here in the showcase. He might have gotten a little help from the wall, but he showed he has a live bat and some serious wheels to go along with it. It's kind of a memorable play that sticks with the scouts and the front office personnel after they leave the park. Might affect his stock big time.
The left fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Rivas has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding in once again, Steven Eckert, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rosa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first.
Yeah, the scouts are going to eat this one up. He just blasts this thing into the outfield and has enough speed to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Any hitter that can put that kind of charge into a pitch is going to have a job on a roster. That's the kind of hit that sees your stock rise.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Franco has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Eckert rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steven Eckert bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gallegos going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's exactly the kind of at-bat you want to have in the Topps Amateur Showcase. He got a pitch to hit and really put a charge into it, driving it over the fence for a solo shot. These scouts love to see that kind of power from a youngster. His stock will definitely be on the uptick after that one.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is a huge plus, allowing a player to keep his mind where it should be, like on finding out where will be the first stop on his road to the show.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick of the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select David Benitez, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Ben Hunter, a shortstop from the West region. With the fifth pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Andres Nunez, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick in the first round, the Oakland Athletics select Julian Oliveros, a shortstop from the West region. With the seventh pick of the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Jude Crowder, a third baseman from the West region. With the eighth pick in the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Greg Marquez, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick of the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Dustin Charlton, a third baseman from the Central region. With the 10th pick in the first round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Paul Tejeda, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 11th pick of the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Will Burke, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 12th pick in the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Carlos Acevedo, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 13th pick of the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Will Reeder, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 14th pick in the first round, the Miami Marlins select Sammy Escobar, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 15th pick of the first round, the Kansas City Royals select Stephen Eckert, a right fielder from the East region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas. Kenny Smith gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
At the plate, Stephen Eckert.
Designated hitter, Stephen Eckert.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Dunham.
Fielder, Michael Dunham.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready for another chance? Kareem Gonzalez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindsey ranging forward. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Eckert.
The designated hitter, Stephen Eckert.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Ready once again, Michael Dunham.
Left fielder, Michael Dunham.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. It's not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
And he'll get back in safely. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Eckert. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Eckert.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCormick going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Kenny Smith gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Larry Granger couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Beck. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop. Stepping in, Stephen Eckert. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, out to right. McCormick giving chase. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Eckert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Dunham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Dunham.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front. 6-0.
Now,
Carlos Esquivel. Digging in and